Well, hi there. Good afternoon. I want to thank the forum for hosting this event. I'd like to say hi to Mr. Tyner. John, good to see you. It's been a while. And that son of yours is tearing up the field, isn't he? Holy moly. I don't know how the lighting is in here for you, but I'm getting older and I can barely read this. I think this race is going to come down to basically three things. And that's going to be jobs, the economy, and the federal debt crisis. No comments? Now, I think jobs and the economy work together. So I believe that when America runs well is when Americans are working. So in order to create jobs, we've got to unleash the economy. So I think the role of government should be to encourage growth by several things. I think we need to have less legislation, I think less regulation, lower taxes, and business-friendly policies. Now let's talk about just quickly, the federal debt crisis. It is no secret that the federal government spends too much money. Now, there's been a lot of talk about whose fault it is, who's spending in it. You know, it's the war, it was Bush, it was Frank, it was, I mean, it goes on and on and on and on. But I think it's time to stop looking in the rearview mirror to trying to place blame. I think it's time that we need to, because we're here. There's nothing, we are here. So we have got to focus on going forward. So I think to balance the budget and to cut spending, nothing should be off the table. I think every federal agency, every government program, every government expenditure should be reviewed and revised. Agency leaders should be willing and should be able to shrink their budgets by targeted percentages, and those asked to implement these changes should be held accountable. So over this last weekend, it was interesting. I went out to the convention center. It was the Home and Garden Show put on by the Home Builders Association, and I went around to the booths and just talked to people. And I ran into a young man called, his name was John Moyes. And he and I were just kicking things around. And the fellow couldn't have been more than 30 years old, had a house, 2 children. And I asked him about all this, and he just said, you know, there's plenty of blame to go around for everybody. Government, Republicans, Democrats, everybody. He said, but what he's seen is that no one has stepped up to take personal responsibility. And he thinks that, this is John, that it's time that we all do that. Step up, take the responsibility, stop the blaming, and get back to work. So I've got to tell you that I agree with John, that it is time that we do. We're here, so let's fix it. We can do that. America runs best when we do look forward, work together, pull together, and solve these issues. So thank you very much.